Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. The Pirates have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Sal Romano, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Striding in, Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases, just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Now the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. To his left, Goslin. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, right fielder, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He went deep last night twice. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton going back at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's David Freese to stand in. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great effort to stay on the bag that time, but the throw's too late. It's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 1, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ivan Nova gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Stepping into the box, Guillermo Vasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Guillermo.
First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. McKenzie is after it, and they can't run it down. Here's another 0-2. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And there's one gone to start the night. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Bases are empty, one man out. Soft liner towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In is Joey Votto now, head-to-head against Nova. He's batting .324. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Votto, a Canadian native, he was taken in the second round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Josh Harrison stands in. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Josh Harrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit high and deep to left field. Duvall looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 18 for him on the campaign, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Jeanette charging this one. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ivan Nova. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Votto has a play, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, head-to-head against Nova. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's foul.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte going back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Reds are off the schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Phil.
In now, Phil Gosselin. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit.
Batting eighth, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart head-to-head against Nova. He's batting .381. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 pitch. Misses. That's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Ready with the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Fly ball right down the line in left. McKenzie is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Pirates 2 and the Reds 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
Digging in to try it again. Carlton McKenzie 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Polanco tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Left center, base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out the Bucks leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Ready for another chance, David Freese. From the belt, the pitch goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 2-1. So here's the Reds pitcher, Sal Romano, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Sal Romano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Harrison has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. In now for the Reds, Guillermo Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Polanco is over and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Number 6.
So striding forward now, Billy Hamilton. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at bat.
First baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Vasquez looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell, and even 30 home runs on the year, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hamilton. He's there and records the first out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
High pop up. Barnhart waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hamilton is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And there's 1 away.
now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Harrison is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And there's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2 balls and a strike to Gennett. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Into the box now, Phil Gosselin, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
1-0 count. Here it is. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-2. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ivan Nova. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Ivan Nova.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Popped him up. Jeanette is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlton McKenzie.
Digging in once again, Carlton McKenzie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jeanette is there for it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're up 3-2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sal Romano, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Guillermo Vasquez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this. And indeed, they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Count is 1-2 now. Fly ball right down the line in left. McKenzie giving chase, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A bouncer up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Harrison. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready for another shot now. David Freese. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
David Freese.
First delivery to him on the way. High Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell the next to hit.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. Josh Harrison will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Harrison is off at first with 2 away. Hit in the air to left field. Duvall moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. In is Joey Votto now.
leading off for the Reds, first baseman, Joey Votto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Harrison's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle. A.J. Schugel is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 31, A.J. Schugel.
Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft, I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Bounce it to the left side. And that's the second out.
The batter's number 3, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Scooter Gennett. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Marte going back to the track, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Reds have pulled back to even now, 3 apiece. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Just a 1 for 9. First offering on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Lorenzen offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it. And it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Sean Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
The average right at 280 coming in. 11 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's Starling Marte. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Hamilton going back at the track. The wall. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 5-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Carlton McKenzie is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Two out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count still full, 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. 5-3 Pittsburgh. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Feliz.
Ready once again, Phil Gosselin. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco coming on, and he makes the catch for the second out. Jesse Winker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
0-2, here it is. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're still down 5-3. Jared Hughes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Jared Hughes.
Here's David Freese to stand in.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, third baseman, David Freese.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. And Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hughes, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. He was a fourth-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Comes set with the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and that one got a piece of him.
Now batting,
Josh Harrison stands in.
Josh Harrison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Freeze over at second. Bell on at first with nobody out. Here's a pop-up now. And that's the first out.
The batter, Kaplan.
Riding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Jordy Mercer will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
As a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Michael Saunders called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Jordy Mercer will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 10, Jordy Mercer. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 70, George Canto.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Guillermo Vasquez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
In there, no balls and a strike. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Marte. He can't get there as it falls in.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Vasquez leads off first with 1 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. David Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starling Marte will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box, Carlton McKenzie, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 1-0 home. It's a nice curveball at the knees, swung on and missed. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2. Runner goes for second. Got him swinging. The throw. And the throw skips past him and into center field. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Here's Gregory Polanco trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Now a look and a throw back to second. But the runner's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Fouled off. A man at third with one away. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball four. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping into the box, David Freese. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Pirates lead it 5-3. Scooter Gennett will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Felipe Rivero comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 73, Felipe Rivero.
Here comes the first pitch. To third. Over to first is Freese, and there's one out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, he's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. McKenzie has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Phil Gosselin.
Now to the plate, Phil Gosselin. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Catch is made, and the Pirates make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Pittsburgh jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. A.J. Schugel earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Felipe Rivero hammers down the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.